going on, you guys? You got Coach Zoe here, and this is gonna be your quads, biceps, and triceps tone and sculpt workout. We're gonna need some weights, preferably a set of dumbbells, maybe something a little heavier and something a little bit lighter for the upper and lower. But otherwise, let's get started off with our warm-up. As always, please modify however you need to. For your body, this is your workout, and you know your limitations. I'll offer some suggestions along the way, but today is pretty simple and pretty all level in nature, so you shouldn't have to do too much modifying unless you have some sort of special needs. If you're prenatal like me, I am at the 8-month mark. You can make your adjustments with me, all right? And again, if you need to do so even further, then please do, all right? But otherwise, we're gonna work hard. We're gonna work on strengthening the arms, the quads, all right? And we're gonna do it in a format that mixes it up enough to keep it interesting without doing any boring strength training, 1 set, 2 set, 3 set type of stuff. So we're gonna do back and forth with a quad exercise and then a bicep or tricep exercise. After we do a few rounds of that, we'll take a short break, and then we're gonna do a little combo burnout. So we'll hit both muscle groups, both exercises for a minute, burn it out, and then we'll move on to the next set of work. So, hope you're ready to rock and roll. Let's just keep warming up, add in those arms a little bit more here. But otherwise, you guys, like I said, I'll offer some modifications along the way. If you want to step up the workout, all right, you know all you need to do is, let's crisscross those arms. Think about curling your hands in rather than cross body, all right? But use heavier weights, right? So if you want a little more of a strength challenge, use heavier weights, whether that's upper or lower, vice versa, all right? Or if you want to try to sneak in that cardio, you can just work at a faster pace. So it's up to you what type of tone you're looking for to get out of this workout. But this is a tone and sculpt, so it's not going to be high intensity as far as cardio goes, anything cardiovascular. But right, when we work the quads, a nice large muscle group, and the arms, you're going to start getting a little snuck in there. So don't you worry. All right, and let's just keep warming up. Let's just do a little jog, some arm circles. We got about 15 seconds. So it's gonna work 30 seconds exercise A, 15 rest, 30 seconds exercise B, 15 rest, 3 rounds. So grab those dumbbells. We're starting off with a single leg squat. So 2 options, you can either pistol squat it or you're gonna kickstand. So step it back a little bit, stand the balls of the feet, and squat down. Let's begin. So we're here again, or you could pistol squat. Okay, so we're gonna stay on one side for the first round, and then we'll switch, and then the last one will alternate. So whichever modification you like. For those of you that are prenatal, it might be easier to do the kickstand versus the pistol, but we wanna keep that weight in the front leg. And rest. All right, next we're gonna do overhead tricep extension. So stay nice and tall, keep that head up, extend as you press overhead. Belly in tight, all right? So get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So just 30 seconds here. We have a little more rest built in per se, because again, we wanna focus on strength. So I want you to get ample time to recover. That way you can really push yourself with the weight today. Make sure you're checking in with those elbows. Don't let them drop forward. Try not to open them up. And rest. All right, other side now for that single leg squat. So round number 2. Right, again, if you're kickstand, just take a little step back, stay on the toes. All right, all that weight needs to be in the front. Still a squat, or we're in a pistol. All right, so let's begin. So still squatting. I know it can feel a little awkward. I know it looks really weird. All right, but remember from the side, it's still a squat. So going through a squat, Knees staying behind the toes. Chest is staying nice and high. Boom, driving through that heel. Very quad intensive. 2, 1, and rest. All right, back to our tricep extensions. All right, again, overhead. So remember, working through the quads today, so the more hinged you are through some of these moves, the more glute focus it's gonna be. So watch out for that. Let's go. Tricep extensions. So again, stabilize those elbows. Make sure they stay close. Make sure you don't flare. Belly's in tight. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more round. This time we're gonna alternate. So if you're pistol, right, set that foot out, squat down. If you're kickstand, same thing, just watch. You're hinging. You don't wanna hinge, you wanna stay tall. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Boom. Again, work at a pace that's good for you, but you still wanna maintain your focus on your form, on your mechanics. Again, I know it looks weird, I know it feels weird. Stick with it. And rest. All right, last time through for our tricep overhead extension. A little more of an extended break, and then a nice long minute of burning. Burn it out. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So elbows tight, close to the body. Bicep in line with the ears. Sometimes it helps to hold those weights together. Good, check in with the body. Make sure you're not overextending through the hips. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so short break. The combo is gonna look like this. So pistol squat or single leg. All right, it's up to you. But you'll alternate. Sorry, you'll alternate. I was like, oh no. So we'll be in our kickstand, we'll stand up and extend. So the best bet is going to wait to extend as you step forward or step back, all right? And then you'll kickstand or pistol, squat, boom, and extend as you bring those feet together. All right, so remember, we're gonna alternate those legs. So get ready to rock and roll in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So squat and tricep. Again, find your form and then stay with it. I know it kind of feels like a lunge because it's one-legged, but it's not. Keep all that weight in the front leg. Woo, that's halfway. Almost there. 15 seconds left, you guys. Get those reps in. Two, 1, and rest. All right, shake it out. 30 seconds, and then our next 2 moves. So simple, we have lunges. All right, so we'll go all right, all left. Third round we'll alternate. And then we're gonna have a chest press with our dumbbell. So pressing that bell right out in front of us. All right, keeping it chest height. We don't wanna press down, we don't wanna press up. All right, so get ready in 3, 2, 1, one leg, lunges, let's go. So stepping forward into it, keeping your shoulders locked over those hips. Try not to hinge here, all right? Because again, we're trying to target the quads, not the glutes. So if you hinge, You're gonna find those glutes start firing a little more. We wanna drive through that heel of the front leg. So we're driving through the front leg, not the back, and rest. All right, going on to our chest press. So again, standing up tall, tucking it in, boom, pressing it right back out. This one gets a little fatiguing on the shoulders too. So bear with me in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pressing straight out, boom, belly in tight, kind of sneaking a little core in too while we're at it. But you're really gonna feel those biceps working hard here. Good, you got it, stay strong. Soft bend in the knees for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, other leg now. So whatever side you didn't do, step in and out. Again, stay stacked in your posture, stay tall. Get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Good, driving hard through the heel of that front leg. Keeping that knee behind the toes. Again, you set the pace. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're going back to that chest press. Keep in mind too, right, your arms, those forearms, all this grip work, if you hold on to those weights in between your sets, are gonna be working too. Let's begin chest press. So again, from the side you can see, I'm pressing directly in front of me. Boom, one straight line. Try not to jump right at the very end. Stay controlled. Maybe if you do like a little half-second pause out there. 2, 1, and rest. All right, last time through. So alternating legs. All right, and then one more time with our chest press. A little bit of a break, and then the burnout. So get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So press and lunge. Boom. Woo! If it's too hard, too much core to do it at the same time. Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped right into our burnout. Just the legs. Just the legs. Pregnancy brain, right? Sorry guys, it's okay, a little extra doesn't hurt you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We'll have that little break beforehand so you can shake out your arms before our burnout. Final set of our chest press. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, give that little half beat. Pop, pop, right? We don't want to just shoot it out. Stay engaged as you work through, stay in control. Avoid using any momentum. Almost there, 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm gonna put my dumbbells down, give my arms a little bit of a break, and now we have our burnout coming up. So, well, we start without accident. So, alternating those legs again. Remember, we're going for a full minute. So, if you think your arms might give out, you can either start with your double dumbbells and kind of drop one in the meantime if you need to. Otherwise, we're burning it out. So, try to push through it. We do have another bicep move coming up in the next superset. All right, so do with that what you may. But we came here to tone sculpt, so I want you to challenge yourself. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So full minute, lunging and pressing. If this is too much for you on the core, all right, you can lunge and press at the top, right? So it's up to you. try to set a pace that you can stick with. Okay, that's halfway. Woo! Here's a little cardio sneaking in. We're almost there. 20 seconds left. Stay with it. Shoulders over those hips. You got it for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Quick drink of water if you need it. You got 30 seconds. All right, next 2 moves. We have a squat pulse and curls. So double leg this time. Open up your stance as much as you need to for your body. All right, so you can take a wider stance, do so, but we're gonna stay low. Let's begin. Squat pulse. So wherever you'd like to hold your weight, it's up to you. You can even kind of rest it on your thighs. This is just a standard squat though, so try not to turn it into a sumo squat. And again, if you're really hinged, you're gonna fire those glutes a little more than the quads. You wanna target the quads, right? So stand up tall and rest. Woo! Enjoy that burn. Now strict curls. So you can twist, you can do hammer. All right, it's up to you. Get ready to rock. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Make sure, again, squeeze at the top of that curl. Try not to swing it, right? We don't want any craziness going on. So 3 rounds here, then the burnout. That burnout's gonna feel so good. 2, 1, and rest. Hope you're ready for it. I know I am. All right, back to our squat pulse. So notice you might need to adjust your pulse height based on what you can or can't do. All right, so small range of motion. Let's begin. Creates a little more time under tension, a little more of a challenge. Try to get through a nice full depth. So get as low as you can. I'm not hinging. I know it looks like I am. I'm not hinging. I'm sitting up tall. All right, I'm not here. Okay, boom. If it helps to put those on your thighs, then please go ahead and rest. All right, back to our curls again. And one more round, and then our burnout. So shake it out. How those quads feeling? I know my quads, they get tired. Even though they're pretty dominant, they get tired pretty quick. Let's go. It's a lot of muscle mass for the blood to pump through, so. Again, start at a pace that you can hold for the entire duration, ideally. Get those reps in, come on. 2, 1, and rest. All right, short break, and then our final round. So same thing one more time, and then we can take a little break, put down those bells, and then do our burnout. It's gonna be so fun. Hope you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, just the squat pulse. Let's go. Again, we're not crashing down. We're not trying to rush it. Lift up those big toes. Really press down at the corner of your foot. Then get the knuckle under the toe. You feel that quad really engage. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last set of curls. And then we put those weights down for a second. Quick shake out. Get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. All curls. By the end of this workout, this quad's gonna be on fire. Good, 15 seconds. Get those reps in, get a good squeeze at the top. I want you to physically squeeze the dumbbells at the top. 2, 1, and rest. All right, shake it out. Get ready. We have our burnout coming up. So, same thing. So, 2 options. All right, you might need to open up your stance a little bit more, but curl, all right, at the top or at the bottom of your pulse. It's a full minute, so we've been doing 30. So if by the end of that 30, you're ready to stand up, all right, keep that in mind, maybe slow down your pace a little bit, all right? If you need to, you can knock out a few full reps, all right? But I don't want you to just stand, okay? So no standing, no getting out of the work. Let's get ready. Deep breath, starting in 3, 2, 1, 60 seconds combo. Let's begin. So curl. I'm gonna stick to hammer curl just to make it a little more logical here, mechanically. So I'm letting my curls kind of dictate the pace of my pulse. Woo! It burns, it burns. Good, stay with it. Do a few full reps here. All right, you guys, 25 seconds left. Let's stay strong. Deep breaths, stay with it. I know it's burning. 10 seconds. Here at Tone and Sculpt, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Short drink, or short break, quick drink of water. All right, you guys. Now, you might need a chair. All right, we will need, we're gonna do step ups for our last round, so you definitely are gonna need a stool, chair, maybe a stair. All right, if you can't go on your knees. But otherwise, we're gonna jump into pike squats. So on a chair, you're in a pike, you're gonna lower those knees down, all right? Or we're on the floor. Let's begin. So lowering those knees down, boom. This should feel okay for most of you. All right, even if you're farther along behind, so you can even hold on to a wall and do this. I prefer the ground instead of the chair, personally. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so next we have tricep press. So body weight, giving ourselves just a little break from the dumbbells. All right, so again, you're in that pike position, pressing down with those elbows, or again, in our down dog position. Let's go. So think you're kind of just touching those elbows to the floor. Boom. You could also do this from a wall. Good, stay with it. I know it's a little awkward. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, back on your feet. Losing my mic. All right, so again, chair if you need it, or wall if you need it. We're in this pike position, dropping those knees down. All right, if you cannot do the floor, let's begin. So we're trying to get those knees as close as we can, keeping those heels off the ground. Really drive through the balls of the feet. Two, 1, and rest. All right, back to that tricep press. So I think it's kind of like a push-up. Sorry, keep the fiddle with the mic. It's kind of like a push-up, all right? But instead of the shoulders also going through a flexion extension, all right, it's just the triceps. Begin. I know there's a little core kind of sneaking into this, so stay with it. You don't have to keep your knees totally straight. Allow them to soften. It's not a big range of motion. Again, you could do this on a wall. And rest. Woo! All right, we got one more. If that's just getting too much, you don't like it, you could do your pike squats and then do kickbacks. All right, switch halfway. I'll let you know when we're halfway. All right, but our last round, so let's do it. Begin. So if you're having a hard time feeling this in the quads, make sure that you're really driving through the balls of the feet, getting as low as you can. Maybe hang out there for just a second. And remember, our triceps are active right now. Rest. Very isometric activation when we're in that down dog plank-like position. All right. Okay, last time, you could even do this from your knees if you need to. All right, let's begin. So obviously from your knees, it's gonna be less weight. Woo! 2, 1, and rest. Okay, next, we're gonna alternate. So we have our burnout. So how this is gonna work, you're doing it standard with no modifications. We're gonna do a squat and a press. All right, your best bet is to use a chair or a wall. Next, if that's not up for you, all right, you could do your squat, lower down, press, okay? Or you could just pick one for your burnout. All right, but it's our burnout, so we're gonna alternate with both of those. One squat to one tricep press. All right, so get ready. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is a long time to be kind of inverted. Let's begin. So if you're prenatal and that feels like it's too much, like I said, use a wall. Keep going, I'll show it with a wall. I know I'm kind of facing you, but you can drop it down, press it in, okay? So you'll be in that down dog, you'll press it down with the knees, then lower those elbows. Okay, so keep going, stay with it. Woo! We got 30 seconds left. I know this one's a little awkward, you guys. Just hang with it. Less than 10. 2, 1, and rest. All right, so bit of a break. Good job. I know that one probably felt awkward. You felt weird. You made it. All right. Last but not least, we have step up and an overhead press. So boom, overhead press, standard, you know it. You can step up, bop, bop, onto a chair, onto a bench, onto a couch, onto a stool, whatever you have, or, all right, you'll go from your knees. Let's begin. So it's up to you. I like to challenge myself going from the ground. And let's try to stay on one leg. Do all right, and the next time we'll do all left, and then the last round we'll alternate. So while we're coming up, we want to focus on driving through that front leg. Really press through the balls of the feet. And rest. All right, next we have overhead press. So stay standing. If you need to sit down, you can, but be honest with yourself. Are you tired? Do you need to? Or are you just trying to slack off? Let's go. strict overhead press. Boom. I know this one's a little more shoulders, all right, but biceps and triceps should be pretty fatigued. Just both still working. Triceps on the way up, biceps on the way down. Two, one, and rest. All right, so step ups on the other leg now. So keeping it to one side. Again, if this is uncomfortable, maybe even put a pillow or a little blanket underneath for some cushion. All right, but otherwise, stair, stool, chair, bench, couch, or here. Let's begin. Get to a full extension at the top. Focus on pressing through not the toes, but the balls of the feet. Okay, so still ground through the heel. All right, but we want to kind of shift that weight through the ball of the foot a little more to target that quad. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, back to our overhead press. We're almost there, you guys. This is our last 2 exercises of the day. So let's finish it strong. Deep breaths. Overhead press in 3, 2, 1. Let's finish. One more round of each, then the burnout. Again, work through a pace that you can maintain for the full 30. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, back down. This time we're going to alternate legs. So remember, we want the work to be from the front leg. All right, whether you're stepping up onto something or you're staying on the ground. All right, that front leg should be doing the brunt of the work. Let's begin. And alternate. Okay, we don't want to be pushing from that back leg. Really want to force that front leg to do the work. Again, lift the big toe, press through the ball of the foot. And rest. Back on your feet, overhead press again. Short break, and then a burnout. We're almost there, you guys. Stay with it, get ready. Deep breaths. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Again, I know there's some shoulder in this, but I want to hit both biceps and triceps. I want to keep it pretty even. So, 2 for 1. Full extension of those elbows at the top. You got it, stay strong. Belly's in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, put down those weights. Quick shakeout. All we have left is our minute of burnout. Then you're done for the day. So hope you're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna step up. At the top of that step up, we're gonna press. If you don't feel comfortable with that, all right, you can step up. You can do your step up, and then at the bottom, do your press. So if you're stepping up onto something, you feel like that's just too much of your balance, I understand. I am also a little clumsy myself, so don't take yourself to an unsafe place. All right, but ideally, we'll step up and we'll press at the very top. All right, so either way, 1 step up for 1 press in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So try to hold that front rack through your step ups. Again, we're here for a minute. Alternate those legs.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and
drive through the ball of the foot.
Notice too, sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine.
Good. We got 30 seconds left, you guys. Stay strong. Let's turn it up. Every rep counts. Woo! 15. Stay focused on your mechanics. Almost there. You got it. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Weights down. Let's start a cool down. Shake it out. Quick drink of water if you need it. Whew. How are you feeling? Hope you're feeling strong. I know those quads are probably complaining a little bit. Very nice work today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this workout, please give it a thumbs up. All right, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Which two exercise, which group was your favorite? Which was your least favorite? How did that pike go for you? Was it like super awkward and you hated it? Right? Or was it different? Kind of new? Something you enjoyed? All right, let me know. Let's just take these muscles through a little dynamic range of motion. And please, if you have not already, subscribe. That way every time I post a new workout, you'll be notified. You can join me and we'll stay strong together. Let's open up those hips. Reach. Other side. Make sure you get a full cool down. Let those muscles relax for a few minutes before you try to do any deep static stretching. All right, I know a lot of people just jump into static stretching right after their workout. And sometimes you can if it's a pretty low intensity, you know, low grind workout where nothing's feeling like it needs to relax. You're kind of just done, got a little sweat, a little heat, but typically you want to make sure those muscles have just settled down a little bit. Otherwise they're going to fight you. Could even pull something, done it before. But otherwise, you guys, till next time, stay strong, stay tough.